Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Double RPG here, and welcome to Double RPG Livestream, where we're getting back on track with my Mega Man X Legacy Collection number 2 marathon with the Mega Man X5 through the Nintendo Switch. And we're going to be resuming where we left off with part 2, and we're going to be finishing up our playthrough of that game today. And then we'll probably start a second playthrough where we start playing as Zero as the main character. So be on the lookout for that. So, if anything, we'll go ahead and we'll load up the game, and then we'll get back right within the gameplay. So, yeah, been having a really good day today. I mean, I had a really good night last night with streaming Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Hope you all who attended that actually really enjoyed it for what it was, and I know I did. And hello there, Jeff. Welcome to the stream, my man. So, yes, we're going to resume back where we left off with Mega Man X5. And, we'll get back to the title screen here in just a second. So, yeah, Mega Man X5. We're going to continue where we left off, and we won't be doing any of the training sections again, since we already did that. So, we're going to resume back where we left off, and we are going to go to the Matrix. Or Flame Dinosaur Stage, or whatever its name is, whatever they call it now, since they no longer have the names associated with the likeliness of Guns N' Roses for these Maverick bosses. Okay, so we got Zero to do that last time. Let's go ahead and get Falcon Armor X once more. So burn Dinorex. Not really a big fan of the name, Burn Dinorex. I thought the Matrix was actually a much more awesome name. Anyway, what does Little Miss Interrupt Us in the Gameplay has to say? There's a rocket booster engine in this lava area. Watch out for the lava and proceed with care. If you touch the lava, you will instantly be vaporized, or you will instantly vaporize, as she says. But yes, we're going through this place, and it looks very similar to what you would expect from like a Mega Man style place. I would say this would have to be like the equivalent of Heatman stage from Mega Man 2, but I could be mistaken. But it does bear, you know, a strong likeliness to that. Okay, go ahead and collect my goodies there. Okay, come on, move along. Now, the thing about this level is that we're going to have to be very fast with how we progress through it, because Magma is going to be chasing after us when we hit this bottom part right, not here, but actually, there's a lot of lava below us, but we have no choice but to proceed this way. The lava comes at fixed intervals. Be mindful of the timing and proceed. Well, if they do come at... Watch out below you, it's too hot. Wait until the lava has gone, then go down. Sure, whatever you say, Interrupt Us Woman, but if we try to go this way, we can actually come right here and get ourselves an extra life, which we did, but that just gives us a glimpse of us trying to go down that way, but we'll actually go down this way this time, because we'll actually grab this and grab ourselves an extra life, because we're not going to be able to make it in time before the lava, you know, gets us. It's going to be coming pretty quickly. Yes, I can get there, but I'm not going to make it. If I make it, I'd crap myself. Oh, I made it. That was, oh man, that was a red herring. But yeah, that's how you get the heart piece, or the heart tank down there. So definitely be mindful of that if you're trying to go for all the heart tanks in this game. Okay, now in order for that wall to collapse, we need to do a bit of puzzle solving. And by puzzle solving, I mean we need to have the flow of lava actually destroy that wall. And now we can proceed further with care, and we have another one of these things to do. And if we want to, we probably could hover in the air with the Falcon Jets, but we're not even going to bother that for the time being. Okay, so... now we'll bother right there for that. I guess I was wrong, so we did need to use it to actually get up here. But yeah, probably not the best flame stage to go into for a Mega Man X game. If I had to say one stage that actually had the best fire stage, it either has to be Probably a Magma Dragoon stage from the previous game. He had a pretty cool fire stage. But the one in Mega Man X6, oh boy, I don't even want to talk about that. I'll just wait for the lava to pass, and then I will take down that door with no problem. There we go. Now let's proceed further to our next location. Now, we need to get access to the armor piece, but that is very close to the area where we have to fight burn Dinorex at, and we have a couple of split paths that we can take. We can either take the right armor or go down below, or we could take the top path. If you go down, you'll have to go through the lava area. If you go that way, you'll be free from lava, but you can't proceed with the right armor because the huge rock blocks the way. Which way will you choose? So the decision is yours. So might as well go ahead and take the bottom path, since that'll protect us from lava. And I'd say this is probably the easiest way, where we're going to get to the Dr. Light capsule. And we can pretty much manhandle the Reploids riding the right armors that, you know, stand in our path. Yeah, so pretty easy stuff. And I say that as soon as I get hit. That's okay. We'll plow through this like a boss. And we might as well go ahead and get some energy sub-tank restoration while we are at it. We can always use more of that. Okay, now we're gonna have to get over here somehow. But oh yeah, that's right. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there's a Dr. Light's capsule right there, and I guess that way is presented to us so that way we can actually get ourselves a way back here. So, yeah. There we go. Now we should be able to get over there if we did the gliding. Yeah, just rightfully so. We just barely made it over there. Well, I wouldn't say barely, but we made it okay. This is the program for the arm part of the Gaia armor. And yes, once you upload all 4 programs to Gaia armor, with this arm part equipped, you can attack with the Gaia shot. While the range of the Gaia shot is short, it's powerful and it can neutralize the enemy's energy bullets. Also, you can break a certain brick. Alright, so we can actually break certain bricks. That may actually come in handy when we go into Axel the Red stage. And it's not the same Axel from... It's not the same Axel from Mega Man X7 as this just referring to the boss, Axel the Red. Basically, the same, whatever the name of the Reploid boss that they call in this game. But, yes, since we're going up against Burning Dinorex, we're probably going to need to use the Skiver's weapon, or the Wind Pegasus Unicorn, or Sky Pegasus Unicorn. I mean, or the Sky Pegasus power-up. Not Unicorn. I'm pretty sure it has a unicorn somewhere, but I don't even want to know what that unicorn is. Why have you come this far? I want your booster engine. I have evidence that this is a secret warehouse for weapons. You know what's happening to the Earth. Now give it to me. Yes, whatever you say. That's what you expect to hear from me, right? You know nobody will obey like that, don't you? So why don't you fight, as always, and force me to give it to you? That's if you have the guts to. Hee 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 hee. Why do Reploids always have to fight each other? Damn it! Do I have to fight again? Come, it's time to do what we do best. Let's fight and enjoy ourselves. Just like always. Well, sorry X, but you know better than anybody that fighting is what's going to happen when you go up against Maverick boss. They're not going to even listen to you. You're just going to have to face the music, buddy. It's just, that's how it happens. There we go. Yeah, this, I mean, the Maverick boss weapon is kind of finicky at times, but it's really not that bad. If anything, I probably should have Zero in this fight because he's actually much better with the Maverick weapon than X is. The wind weapon that he has. It's like he's doing a Shoryuken, a wind Shoryuken. It's like sure you win, or yeah, sure you win, or Tornadokin, or doing false tornado kicks, but in the form of a Shoryuken. Oh God. Yeah, we almost got this boss in the bag, but yeah, this boss is not giving us any quarters or whatnot. Well, I wouldn't say any quarters, but it's proving to be quite a challenge. But it's all right. We managed to get through it without even holding our chest. We're saying that we're low on energy. Nothing like that at all. All right. So that takes care of that. So we got ourselves another B ranking. Big whoop. You got DNA, blah 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 blah. Yes, we already know, Alia. So we can either get weapon and yeah, let's just go ahead and get another weapon in life plus. And we got ourselves ground fire and quake blazer. And we got ourselves the Gaia arm part as well as the booster engine. And we got the jumper part. I wonder what that does. We found the booster engine. Now the striking power of the shuttle will be increased. There seems to be some more useful weapons lying here, but I don't think you have time to investigate. Evacuate before you get sucked into the lava. Oh, don't worry, Alia. We'll get out of there just fine. You don't need to worry about X or Zero. They will get through it okay. Gosh, why do they even have to have these navigators take place in the new Mega Man X games? I mean, I know that it's supposed to appeal more to the casual market, but still, it's like, what's the point? Anyways, let's go ahead and choose X for this mission because we will need to actually get the last armor. And so, Spike Rosered. So, yeah, this is supposed to be Axel the Red. And just a little tidbit, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but it was actually the former voice actress of Resident Evil 2 for Claire Redfield, Allison Court, was the one who suggested to Capcom that they localize the names of the Maverick bosses in Mega Man X5 under the names of the members of the band Guns N' Roses. So that's a little piece of trivia for you right there. Another thing that this localization, I think, actually did right was, and I think I mentioned this last time I played it, but the consistency for calling the Repl Force as is instead of, you know, just the Reploid Force, because I felt that wasn't being very consistent with what Capcom was trying to do back then. Okay, you can grab the vines with your wire hook. Use the vines to climb up. But we can't even get access to this way because, well, we don't have the Gaia armor yet because that's the only thing that can actually destroy those apparitions, and that will actually help us get a I think a heart tank along that way. But I wonder how that all equates to. But we'll see. Oh yeah, these things. Yeah, this is probably one of those stages where Zero is probably the safer bet to use against these plants, but if you have X's charge shot, then they should do okay. Or if you even use his glide ability, then that should be able to bypass them all right too. So, how many of you are excited for Streets of Rage 4? That was just announced today by by Sega of America. And the people who did or who are working on the Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap remake for current generation consoles, they are the ones who are working on Streets of Rage 4. And I gotta say, from what was shown at the trailer, it definitely has me hyped, but I do have some nitpicks when it comes to... I forgot about that. Oh, man. Anyways, I do have a little bit of nitpicking to make when it comes to that trailer. If anything, I think Axel looks a bit too chunky. I mean, I don't mind the beard that he has, because it definitely you know, makes him reminiscent of an old man, like he hasn't been in action for a little over 25 years. It definitely makes sense for that kind of thing, but... Oh, here we go. Now we got the legs. But, yeah, it's just... But everything else, it looks great. I mean, but if you want to sit... But it doesn't mean that Axel looked bad at throughout everything. No, with the cinematic that they showed before in the gameplay, he actually looks really good. It made him look very buff, just like his old days with that beard and mustache. But it's just looking at him in the gameplay, he looks a bit chunky. And honestly, I hope that's something that the folks who work on the game, they will actually fix for the final version. Now, of course, they did not mention any names of the, what do you call it? They didn't mention any of the names for, which platforms that they're going to have available for the game. But if anything, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a, you know, all four platforms, to begin with. The PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Nintendo Switch, and the PC, and I don't highly doubt that. So yeah, I can imagine that's what we're going to expect for that game to appear on those platforms when it releases. And it seems like the Nintendo Switch would definitely be a great place for it too, because you know how Sega and Nintendo were always at each other's throats, but now they're like big supporters of each other. So it only makes sense that they would, you know, collaborate to bring a retro franchise like that back onto the Nintendo Switch or something like that. Okay, so here we have Spike Rosered, or Axel the Red. It has a very, very interesting way of making that grand entrance, riding on a rose and petals just shooting up in the sky. What do you want with me? Nothing. I just want the orbiter engine. Are you a thief or something? You can't just take what you want that easily. Go home, kid. Otherwise, I'll call the Maverick Hunters. I am the Maverick Hunters! How dare you, Mr. Rosered? Do as you wish. Now, tell me where the engine is. I told you, you can't get it so easily. You'll have to fight me for it. If that is the easiest way to persuade you, so be it. Hey, you better watch your mouth. I'll do whatever it takes to win. Let the battle begin. Okay, so we need, we'll need, what's his name's weapon? We'll actually need, Burning Dinorex's weapon for this fight, because Axel the Red is weak against fire. And I don't think that shooting with the big stream of fire or anything is really going to hurt him that much. I think whatever strong of a, you know, whether if it's that strong stream or the embers that hit him, it doesn't really matter how this fight goes. Jeez. So yeah, just be wary of that. Wary. Or no, just be mindful of that with how you fight off against this guy. Because this guy, he definitely is, he's definitely no slouch, that's for sure. Huh. He's making this way too easy for me. Yeah, way, way too easy. There you go. So, yes. He just got busted by the police. Which the police were standing right there. And by police, I mean Maverick Hunters. Okay, so got another B ranking. Yes, 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 blah, 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 blah. Oh, shut up, Alia. Weapons and life energy again. And we got ourselves the Spike Ball and Twin Dream. And we got the leg part for the Orbiter engine, and we got the Life Up +2, as well as completing the Gaia armor. Now, the Gaia armor is, that's something we're going to be using for some stages that we missed out on a couple of things. And we'll use the Gaia armor in those specific parts. Anyway, the Sigma virus even destroys nature. There is nothing in nature now which which is completely free from mechanical devices. We found the booster. It's out in the jungle. Another hunter will be there soon to pick it up. Your mission is complete. Return to the base. Okay. Yes, I'll return to the base. Well, we're jumping onto White Base just to get there. We're We're jumping onto white base! Ah! Anyway, we've completed the space shuttle. It's ready to launch it at any time. Still, the problem is, who will maneuver it? It's awkward having this kind of problem at the very end. Everything else is taken care of. The shuttle is ready. Let me know once you've dealt with the pilot issue. But yes, we finally got ourselves all of the pieces of the puzzle for the space shuttle. The space shuttle? The space shuttle. Stand by! I trust you, Zero. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you. Don't mention it. This is my mission. I'm the only pilot left, you know. Zero, I'll do it instead of you. X, you should stay here. Who else will protect the Earth? Don't talk as if you won't be back. I'm sure I'll be back. I won't die on such an easy mission. When I become a Maverick, I think that's when I'll have died. Okay, Zero. I'll be waiting for you. You better come back alive. It's about time, Zero. Okay, I'm ready. Ready, Zero? This is our last chance. Blast off! Zero, be sure to come back safely. Zero! 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 Zero, the colony is approaching. Go! I'm sure it'll work this time. Zero will make it and get out okay. Locking on to the space colony. Yep, so with this cutscene, as you see right here, I definitely made it to where Zero will survive in the end. I'll get out close to... I'll get as close to it as possible, and I'll abandon the shuttle. I saw lots of debris from the colony around here. I have to pilot the shuttle around the debris. Otherwise, the shuttle will be destroyed before it crashes into the Eurasia colony. Zero, I believe you can do it! Thanks, Douglas. It's time to go. I'll cut the communication in 5 seconds and get out of here. Good luck, Zero. Good luck, Zero. 7 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2... It crashed into the colony. Yes, the space shuttle was successful. And, yeah, Jeff, I did make mention that I'm very excited for Streets of Rage 4. And, yeah, I'm very excited for it, and I'm definitely liking the look of it so far. Destruction of the colony is 86%. It will be gone within 10 minutes. We've succeeded in destroying the colony. Zero, can you read me? Zero! Zero, can you read me? I feel Zero! Yeah. This is Zero. Do you hear me? I managed to survive. We've got a response from Zero. Zero! Are you alright? It was challenging, but I'm okay. Everything is fine. I think I can make it back to Earth. We'll get you from wherever you fall. Until then, try to get some rest. It won't be easy, though. Well, yeah, because you're going down from space into the atmosphere. So after a few hours after the destruction of the colony, we found Zero. He's safe, but he's very exhausted. We'll return to the Hunter base now. Wait! What is this reading? This is exactly the same reading. Should we call this the Zero virus? The scraps of the colony virus and the Sigma virus combined together. I wonder what's going to happen. So yeah, we have ourselves a new virus that we had to take care of. A new virus. Out of the frying pan into the fire. For the moment, we've named it the Zero Virus. I'm reading a strong energy reaction from .11F5646. We may be able to solve the mystery of the Zero Virus, but it's very risky. What should we do? I know we can't escape, so we'll just have to fight it. Go for it. We must bring this to an end once and for all. So yes, we're done with the Sigma virus. Now we got ourselves the Zero virus to worry about. But we won't even go there just quite yet, as we'll go there momentarily. But let's go ahead and complete some unfinished business in some of the places. Like this one, for instance. To be honest, you don't need to come to this area, but you may find something useful. Destroy the map. Well, yeah, I might find something useful. How dare you say that I shouldn't be here, Alia? Wow. And, look, I got myself a trophy. Or a medal. Or a hunter's medal. But yeah, the Gaia armor's a little bit tricky to use. Yes, shut up, Alia. I already know how it works. I was just here. But yeah, as you can see, that the, that it takes less time to charge the Gaia armor in fast succession. But the only downside about the Gaia armor is that you can't use your, you cannot even use your power-ups you got from the Maverick bosses, so that's adds a bit of a dichotomy into the whole mix. Ooh. So be mindful of that when you're going through stages like this. But the good news is that even though you have the Gaia armor, it actually makes you impervious to take damage onto spikes. Or it will make it to where you don't have to be damaged on spikes. And I think it's up here? Yes. So yeah, that was the thing that we wanted to come for in this stage. So yeah, that's how you, that's actually how you manage to get the, not only the life up in that, I mean the heart tank in that stage, but, you know, that will actually get you access to other good stuff, like what you just saw. Okay. Anyways, next stage. I don't think it's this one. I think we already got the heart tank out of that one. If memory serves me correctly. I could be mistaken. Oh yeah, we do need to go back into Duff McWhalen's stage. And we'll do that with the Gaia armor. And it's going to be a bit more tedious, seeing as how it is very slow to get through a stage like this. But, truth be told, we'll get through it just fine. And if anything, I'm probably going to finish up the rest of this playthrough as X. I mean, since I started as him, I might as well, right? And those stupid pufferfish again. But I think you take less damage with the Gaia armor, seeing as how, it is more of a armored type, more of a stronger armored weapon than the Falcon armor. Get out of there. Okay, now we got it. Now those frickin' things won't even bother us. And the other thing is, too, about the Gaia armor is that you can stick to walls. So you won't even actually be sliding off of walls. Like you could with all the other armors. And even your default one, too. Okay, get back up here. Because that Sero beam or Kamehameha wave is going to do quite a lot of damage to us. So yeah, trudging along, going through this ocean floor while still hearing the awesome remix of Mega Man X2's Bubble Crab stage. And I do apologize for the dogs barking. That's, like I said, it's always a common occurrence. And for those of you who don't know, the house I live in, the dogs are still young, and they just like to bark at each other because one of them wants to play a whole lot, but the other just is like shut up, leave me alone because I don't want to play since I'm already old enough. Which, honestly, I kind of find to be disheartening, but at the same time, you know, it's like, you totally understand him because you just want the whole night to actually just be calm and collected for everybody. And for those of you who are not familiar with my live streams, I end up doing... Jeez, my God. But anyway, for those of you who are not familiar with my live streams, I mostly do JRPGs. I was doing some I was doing a live stream session on Octopath Traveler, but I'm taking a break from that for the time being, and we'll be coming back to that around the month of, I think the month of November, because right now I'm doing Chrono Trigger Redux as well as Project Cross Zone, and honestly I was kind of wanting to play those games more than Octopath Traveler. It's not to say I don't like Octopath Traveler. No, it's a very phenomenal game, but it's just I wanted to focus my attention on another game for the time being. But we will return to that eventually. I would say I'm probably like 25% complete with that game, seeing as how we already completed within 20 hours so far. And I may return back to Final Fantasy 15 at some point in time, too. But when I will return to that, I don't know. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? I did a Hadouken with a green ball. With a green ball. Okay, got it. Alright, so that takes care of that. And, so anyway, I do, as I said, I do live streams of mostly Japanese role-playing games, but I do tend to change things up from time to time. Like, I also do live streams of fighting games, adventure games, action games, hack-and-slash games, you know, anything just to add some variety. So, if you like retro and modern games that actually pay a nice tribute to all those genres, then you definitely came to the right place for my live streams. Anyway, if you come up this way, while you deal with these contraptions, you can actually get, I think, the heart tank in this direction. Yes, you do. Yeah, you get the heart tank in this stage. Now, since we're done with this stage, we can actually get out of Dodge and go to our next location. And no, I don't want... And the Ultimate Buster. I guess the Ultimate Buster is like a more powered-up Buster shot. Okay. Yes, continue. Okay, so, next up. The Electric Trap, I think we already did that. Get its, heart tank there. If memory serves me correctly. Actually, no, I don't think I have, because I think I did need the, I think I do need the Gaia armor for that. So, we'll probably save that last, but anyway, let's go into this stage and use the Gaia armor there, so that way we can actually... Oh, actually, we will need to go through this stage. Actually, no, we don't even need to use the Gaia armor in this stage. We can actually just use the Falcon armor just fine. No, don't save. Stage selection. Okay, so yeah, we'll go through that stage with the Falcon armor, because we actually do need to use the fire weapon to actually burn that thing in the ceiling, that wooden thing in the ceiling, so that way we can actually get the EX tank. And for those of you who are familiar with Mega Man X4, with what the EX tank does, it actually... Oh, I don't mind if I lose my life there. I got the hard tank, so I'm content with... Oh, actually, I probably should have been a bit more content, because I actually do need all the lives I can get. And honestly, I probably could, you know, once we go back to the Squid Adler stage, or Squid Adder stage, we can actually, you know, farm for lives, considering that we can actually save those Reploids that we come into contact with. Okay, so this is the part where we need to be at. Well, we have to deal with the lot of these Mets. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Now we just need to get up here and we got our prize. So yeah, the EX tank, like I said, that will actually increase your extra lives by 2 whenever you use a continue or or if you start back up from where you left off in terms of your game. You know, if you had to load from your save data. Okay. Yes, continue. Okay, so next, we don't need to go through the Space Center again. We definitely don't need to go through this again, since we already got it. We don't need to go through this again, and let's go through this stage now, and we should be able to get there with the Gaia armor at this point. And then after that, we will go back into the Squid Adler stage. Yeah, Squid Adler stage. Because with X using the Gaia armor in the stage, we're gonna need, oh god, Sigma virus, go away. Yeah, that Sigma virus can be a pest, and like I said, if you get possessed by that armor like a few times, then you might as well just go ahead and, just clear this, or get out of the stage, because that's gonna ruin your ranking. It's like, getting infected by the Sigma virus will actually make you drop your ranking a little bit. Oh, get out of there, get out. Okay. But the thing is that it actually acts as a dichotomy for whoever you play as. If you play as X, it will actually, I think it lowers his defenses, but if you play as Zero, it will actually make him stronger. Because it only adds to Zero's development of his character with, the type of virus that's going around. But, yeah, and also, Jeff, this morning when Jerry and I were talking about, Mega Man X, not Mega Man X, but when we were talking about Streets of Rage 4, we're hoping that Yuzo Koshiro actually does come back as the composer, because it wouldn't be Streets of Rage without his involvement, you know? Okay. I think I know the idea behind this. Oh! Oh, it's okay, we can still do it this way. Okay. Okay, yeah, we should be able to get it. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to get it. Just fine. Just don't back yourself up too much. But easier said than done. Hopefully that didn't... Yeah. Oh, it did. Oh, good lord. Wasn't what I wanted, but, Oh. Well... This actually may work out fine for us after all. Because, well, crap. Oh, I know what we need to do. This thing will actually get on the ledge right there. Now we can get ourselves a heart tank. Okay. I was wondering what I was doing wrong. Yeah, Christmas did come early there, 16-bit Jeff. In terms of what was revealed to us today. I definitely agree. Okay, now we're done here. Now we just need to worry about the Squid's place. Because that is the last place where we will get the final piece of armor. And then we'll head into the Sigma virus stage. No, not the Sigma virus stage, but the Zero virus stages. Oh, I missed. Oh, jeez. I forgot the monstrosity when playing this stage. Oh, dang it! Human error. Yeah, this is not the best place to actually start a stage. I mean, if you thought that the ride armors were bad in Mega Man X, in Mega Man X4, then oh my god, it is much worse here. Okay. There we go. Oh, got it. Okay, cool. And we don't need to collect the energy power-up since we already have the Dr. Light capsule. And good thing that Alien's not talking to us, or else I probably would... Ugh, God, just shut up, lady. I don't need to talk to you. Yeah, you're really bothering me. Okay. Now we can go ahead and farm for some lives before the final battle. Aelia. Shush. Oh, wait a minute. So Devil May Cry 5 actually takes place after Devil May Cry 2? Oh, good. I was about to say, because with it not taking place after Devil May Cry... with the game not taking place after Devil May Cry 2, that does not make any sense whatsoever. So, thank God they're fixing up their messed up canon. Seriously. God forbid, if they continue to keep screwing up with their canon, I was gonna be like, ugh, you gotta be cutting me. But yes, good to know, man. Thanks for bringing that up to my attention, too. For a Devil May Cry fan like me and you, it's good that there's finally some, you know, there's some respite for the continuity to get back on the right track with being linear. Wholeheartedly. Okay. Gotta deal with you again. And as we deal with that, we also have to deal with this thing. Okay, here we go. And, so, you know, and of course, Mega Man 11 comes out in October, and I really hope that after Mega Man 11, we actually do get a Mega Man X9. That, or Capcom publishes that Mega Man X Corrupted game, that fan game, that actually is pretty cool. God. Oh, Jesus. I might as well go ahead and let that try to extend back. There we go. I never had any problem trying to get this thing to get in there. Thank you. Jeez. That thing those things are from hell, those electrical wires. But, you know, if anything, you know, with Ninja Theory being owned by Microsoft, and if Capcom decided to hire him again to work on another DMC Devil May Cry game, then you know for a fact that the game would be Xbox One and PC exclusive, right? But then again, it might be, you know, Capcom saying, stick it, Sony fanboys, which, you know, I wouldn't mind them if they actually did that, because that actually would be pretty funny if they did. But, you know... But yeah, I would like to see DMC Devil May Cry continue with a new installment. If they can't get Ninja Theory back, then I'm sure there's another competent developer who can actually, you know, do it justice. Or pick up the pieces where they left off. Anyway, go up this way. And if we go up this way, with the Gaia armor, we can actually destroy these if we want to. Because that will actually give us access to the heart tank there. Okay, so well, I know it'll be available on another platform, but who knows? But if you're also, screw the majority of the DMC fanboys. Have no sympathy for them after the good portion that sent death threats to Ninja Theory. Yeah. That is true. Okay, let's see. We'll probably stick with the Falcon armor. I mean, I would love to use the, I would love to use the other armor, which is the Gaia armor, but it's slower than molasses. And we're now going in through this stage. And if you notice the aesthetics of the stage, if you play it, it actually bears a strong resemblance to that of a Robot Master stage from Mega Man 2. And if you thought it's Quick Man stage, then you are correct. And this is the reason why this level is the pits, because of those lasers that are gonna, you know, make mincemeat out of you if you're not quick. I hate these things. They're from hell. They're from the devil themselves. Or they're from the devil itself, those lasers. But yeah, those are Quickman's lasers, and it really doesn't help how, you know, how the screen scrolls down with you that quickly. Alright, I wanted to grab that, but then again, I probably don't need it because I'm already maxed out on my lives! Okay, so... yeah, those are the apparitions of the Zero virus who are going to be constantly harassing us throughout the rest of the stage. And they're another product of the devil itself, too. But you can bypass them if you manage to use that ability, what I just used. Oh, jeez! So that's one of the things when you have to be careful of when you're in the stage is that you got to remember the pattern of Quickman stage when it comes to the things that you know try to attack you, or else you're going to be brown bread in the end. Ah, jeez. It's like my brain is just can't process. Oh, geez, I just got infected by the Zero virus right there. But don't worry, the Zero virus can't kill you, but it will lower your grade if you don't be careful. Okay, now let's see if we can try this again. This time with style. Oh, jeez. And I probably should be using the Pro Controller, but honest to God, the Pro Controller is still not the best right now for me when it comes to using it because of the D-pad issue. But with the recent announcement of the limited edition Smash Brothers Ultimate, Nintendo Switch Pro Controller that's coming out with the game when it releases in December, I may actually have to pick that up because hopefully its D-pad is just as good as the one for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oh, jeez. Had a good idea, but wasn't fast enough. You know, I'm kind of like at this point, I'm probably just going to bypass these guys. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to go fast. And by going fast, I mean that I probably went too fast. Ah. Yeah, it's like I said, why did those things in Mega Man 2 have to come back for a stage like this? Oh, jeez. Oh, God. It's like you gotta be really quick. You said just saw that, not the biggest fan of the Pro Controllers. Oh, yeah. Especially when they cause problems like that. Yeah, that's not, I'm sorry, but that's terrible design for a Pro Controller. If anything, that's a step backwards from the Wii U Pro Controller in terms of how well the D-pad is. Damn it! Don't worry, we have infinite continues. It's not going to be a bother to us. Oh, get out of here, Zero Virus. Oh! Man, I miscalculated. Yeah, they are definitely the ones to get, not the OG Pro Controllers. Because the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 one was actually really well made for the... I mean, its Pro Controller actually fixed the D-pad issue greatly. Anyway, I need to concentrate here. Oh! No, I can't rest. There's no rest for the wicked. Of course there wouldn't be. Why would there be? Yeah, like I said, this whole thing is just, It's like I'm going into the devil's anus from Thor Ragnarok. If you want that as your analogy for this, then that's a perfect analogy for it. Ah! Too slow. Dang it. Yeah, if anything, you're probably going to be spending a good majority through this stage trying to get past that first section of those those piece of crap laser barriers. Why did they have to bring back this stage? You know, for a game like this. Ah, it's criminal! I better get my A game on so that way I know where to go. But then again, I haven't played this for quite a while, so I can definitely see where I might get a bit rusty when it comes to this stage. Okay. Dang! I'll get there. Just you wait, guys. Now get out of here. Okay, let's try this again. Dang it! Hate those barriers! Hate those laser barriers. They're the pits. So yeah. Anyways. Let's try it again. There we go. There we go. Oh, crap. Oh, man, I was so close. That was the very end there of those laser traps. Yeah, that was the very end. I just had to be very careful. But then again, it's like, as I said, I haven't played through this game quite a lot. I mean, I have played it a lot, but I just hardly can't remember where the laser barriers are. Like I said. Ah, dang it! Ugh. Man, I probably should have like a death counter seeing how many times I went through this. I gotta remember what Jeff told me. No gabbos. If any of you seen The Simpsons, then you'll know exactly what we're talking about. Oh. Oh! Crap! Crap, crap, crap. Gosh. You and Flame Choco both playing Mega Man X games at the same time? Yeah. He said he was playing Mega Man X 4, and I'm playing through Mega Man X 5, the last game, which was supposed to be the last game in the canon, before Capcom actually decided to make things even more confusing with how the story is being played out. Oh! Gosh, I can't even... Oh, man, I can't even stay on the wall that long, or else I'm gonna get suddenly vaporized. Like I said, I hate those laser barriers from Mega Man 2. I mean, I love the game so much, but they're worse in this game. Seeing how big Mega Man X is. Oh, man. That was close. Oh! I should have went right! Dang it! But yeah, I will agree. This is the last good one anyways. You're absolutely right about that, Fighter Chaos. If anything, it does stay true to tradition. And, it stays true to tradition in a very good way. Okay. Let's try it again. Dang it! Ugh! Man! That was my definite flub up. Because, yeah, like I said, you don't want to slide on the walls when you're doing this bit. I know exactly how to get to the end, it's just... There we go. Oh! Dang it! Wait a minute, there's some more? Dang. This way doesn't even have any mercy. Or... Oh, man. Why did they have to do this? I mean, I know Mega Man 2 was Inafune's favorite that he worked on, but come on, why did you need this for... you know, as like a final area for this game? I mean, I know this place is supposed to be the remnants of Dr. Wily's laboratory, but still, why? Yeah, it is a completely different story there, Jeff. Because there's a lot of inconsistencies when it comes to Mega Man X6 that the team working on that game should have paid attention to with Mega Man X5. Okay. Okay, good. Oh my god! I was gonna yank my hair out if I had to go through that crap again. Yeah, there we go. Oh, much, much better. So, and look at the achievement I got right there. You're quick, man. Yeah, like I said, this is a throwback to Quick Man stage from Mega Man 2. Oh, I definitely understand where you're coming from, Jeff, when it comes to Inafune, but even you got to admit that that Hideki Kamiya is not a hack like Inafune is, because he does make games, even if you don't agree with, you know, how his games are made. Oh, God, I hate this. Now we're fighting the Black Devil. Oh, God. Yeah, so this is the Black Devil. So it's just it's a different interpretation of the Yellow Devil from Mega Man, from the original Mega Man series. And I think he might be weak towards a specific weapon, but I can't remember what. God. Which one is he weak against? Is it Tri-Thunder? Because he was weak against Electman's weapon in the original Mega Man if you knew how to use it. Okay, let's see if it works. Hopefully. Ah, wasn't even close. Dang it. There we go. Alright, now get down here so where I could actually use that against you. Yeah. Yeah, that is his weakness. I think I made the right call. Okay. Ah, jeez. I gotta remember which sides he's actually, you know, shooting his parts out of. Oh, how could I miss that? How can I miss that again? Oh, jeez. I really hate this boss. But at least I got the pattern down in some way when it comes to him going from the left to the right. So I guess it's really not that much of a total hassle. There we go. Oh, dang it. Oh, okay. But yeah, this Black Devil is the pits, man. I'm telling you. Oh, but looks like we are getting him down somewhat, so he should be good to be taken down for the rest of this battle. Ooh, I misjudged the jump there. Oh. Yep, he's gonna do that. I forgot about that. Ah, jeez. Hard to know how he's going to approach this guy. Ah, come on! Man. That's so evil. Oh, jeez. I think by the time when you get him down to like a quarter of his health, then he'll actually transform into like a train or something. Or like a Wily tank. Jeez. Come on. Okay, there he goes. Oh, boy. Yeah, so he's gonna do that, and his eyeball is going to take shape. And I think he'll transform back to his yellow devil self. And he's gonna do this bullcrap again. And probably kill me. Yep. I better get up here. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. Now he's probably going to be doing his train thing again. Nope, he doesn't. Look at that. I got a sliver of health left. And there I go, using that same catchphrase. that one catchphrase I love so much. Okay. Now let's defeat this guy for good, please. Oh! Rats! Still? You're gonna do this? Oh! Misjudged it, but, man. Get this back online, because we did figure out the weakness, and we almost got him. I mean, going back to Platinum Games, I know that you don't like them that much because you think they're overrated, Jeff, but personally, I still like their games because they're still a competent developer to a degree. Come on, quit hitting me! Well, amongst the upper echelon of competent developers within Japan, that's what I'm saying. But I will agree with you that they're not perfect. Dang it! How can I be... I really need to be paying attention with what's all coming at me. Like so. Ooh. Close. Okay. Oh, come on! You really gotta take that long? Gosh, you're breaking my balls here, boss. Oh! You come too fast! There's really no way to judge the distance, or judge the timing on those things sometimes. There is, but not all the time. Ah, rightfully so. Oh, come on! No! And here I am, holding my chest, again. There we go. Yeah, I think I got the timing down, but it's just a matter of surviving for the rest of the fight, which I'm not gonna do, trust me. Okay, here we go. Oh, missed! Ooh! Oh, this again. Yay! Like we need any more of that crap going on. Ugh. It's like my sensory deprivation. It's like my sensory my senses, when trying to play through this, they're not wanting to cooperate with me today. Ugh, gosh. I think I'm gonna need some dire help after this. Oh, missed it. I could taste its ultimate demise coming up here pretty soon. Ooh, dang it! Hate your Black Devil! Dang. Where's that Tri-Thunder again? Okay, let's try it again. Man. And you can see the apparition of Dr. Wily's symbol in the background, too, a little bit. Even though it's not clear. Dang it. I really need to remember the pattern when fighting this boss. Come on! Let's see which one comes down when. Because I know there's a pattern that you can follow. Ugh! Game! Ugh, jeez. And I remember following the pattern, well, when growing up. Come on! I'm not bad at this game than I think I am. Ooh! And I don't have any more of the E-Tank energy, or else I probably would have finished this a long time ago. Okay. Got it that time. Ooh! And I really don't know what this music's supposed to be playing in the background. Because it's definitely not from a Mega Man game I remember. Ugh! How did I miss that? Okay. I got that pattern down, that for sure. Okay, good. Oh my god. Okay, good. Is he halfway? Might be. Don't want to be too sure. Ugh. Double R, could you quit jumping into that? Got a pattern. Follow that pattern. Oh! Okay. Alright, now it's over half its health down. Now we just need to be careful. Easier said than done. There we go. Yes! Okay, good. There we go. Ooh! Okay. Let's get on. Okay. Now do you transform into that apparition? Please tell me you do. No, you don't. Oh, you jerk. Oh, I didn't want to capture a screenshot. I captured a picture during my live stream, which I didn't really want to do, but sure, take it. Oh, I missed it. Come on, transform into your tank. No, I don't need any more of that crap. Oh, God. I almost got you. Transform into your tank so I can defeat you. Thank you. Now I should be able to defeat you. There we go. Oh, thank God. Heavens to Betsy! Get out of my hair, Black Devil. Oh, you are a devil. Thank goodness. That was, enough to make me want to pull my hair out. But, finally, jeez. How long did that take? Maybe about 3 lives? Man, look at that damage received right there. 999 damage. Of course, because I've been going through against that boss so many times now. Like I said, I probably would have used the Gaia armor, but I'm not going to. Okay, let's continue where we left off. Yeah, that is tedious AF. You're absolutely right about that, Jerry. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But I think the Gaia armor is actually pretty good for this stage. Because the stage that we're going into this time around, it's actually an apparition of the first Sigma stage from the original Mega Man X. There, I did a green Kamehameha like Goku did as Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT. Oh yeah, this is definitely a lot easier for this kind of thing if you're playing as Gaia Armor X. Greatly. But of course, you still have to deal with this bullcrap. You still have to deal with the Zero Fire is still giving you quite a heck of a hard time. But that was definitely a lot easier going through that part than it was in the original Mega Man X. I'll tell you that much. Ah, there you go. Oh, of course. I have to deal with this crap again. It definitely reminded me of those things that drop those spiked contraptions in the highway stage from the original Mega Man X. But instead, they're just dropping from a stationary position. Ooh. Yeah, and you pretty much want to use the Gaia armor for this stage because this is definitely the best place to use it for when you're going up against this these enemies and the upcoming boss who we're going to go up against. And then going up the ladder. Okay. Of course, we would get hurt by these contraptions who would knock us off, of course. Jeez, I can't even get up there because someone decided to be a jerk and try to make me waste my time with this. But, ugh, man. Did you go? I hate these guys. Another product of the devil. Give me that. I hate you guys. Badly. Not you, the viewers who are watching. Yeah. Why are these Sigma stages just tedious as hell? Okay. Hopefully we got through the worst of it. Oh, we did. But that place right there, you know, this is probably a good spot to where you can actually... Oh, you actually do. I was about to say, that better not be a tease right there. But nope, it's actually a good restoration spot. And because if it wasn't a restoration spot, then I probably would have had a much bigger stink to raise about this. But anyways, since this is an apparition of the first Sigma stage, or the Sigma Fortress stage from Mega Man X1, the boss in this stage is Rangda Bangda. Yeah, this boss, the second boss in Sigma's Fortress stage from Mega Man X1. Okay, so we got one of the eyes. And then, of course, we can destroy that if we want to. But it's a good thing that we actually have the Gaia armor doing this, because we will actually get hurt when we're trying to fight off against this crazy thing that we're, you know, that's giving us a hard time. But it's really not that difficult of a boss to take down. Well, it can be, considering how bad I'm playing. There we go. Now that's what I want to see. And a funny thing is, too, is that even if you defeat this boss with just a regular armor or any of the other armors aside from the Gaia armor, you'll actually see X and Zero actually standing on top of those spikes, and it's like, wouldn't that be instant death for them during that victory pose or something? You figure it would be. But, nope. They defy the laws of nature there with standing on those imaginary spikes. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, this is where I would normally use another armor for this stage, but truth be told, I'm actually going to be using regular X for this stage, and there's a very good reason why, and you shall see why once we get to the area which I'm about to show you. I think this is the first time I'm playing as regular armor X as well. You didn't think I would go through this game without playing as good old regular armor X, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Now this stage is not an apparition of any of the previous stages from other Mega Man games, if those of you who are wondering. But anyways, just keep a calm composure when you're going through this bit. If anything, I'm probably just going to zoom right past it. Okay, so we got through that part. Now, if anything, we need to look for a place where it seems like it's very obvious we would actually die from a falling pit of some type. Oh, so Blake's actually watching your stream. So, hello there, Blake Cat. Good to see you, watching the stream with your Master Jeff there. So, yeah, by all means. Hope you're having a blast watching me fail so much. Okay, now this is the place where we want to go, because we go down here as regular Armor X and go into this apparition, we actually get access to this secret Dr. Light capsule. I never expected you to come here without the armor, but it's very dangerous to go without adequate equipment. To finish this battle, I'll give you the ultimate armor. You can perform the Giga attack unlimited times, but don't get lazy and depend too much on the power of the armor. The end is near. Good luck, X. So yeah, if you go inside this armor, you will actually get to wear the ultimate armor in its full entirety. Well, no you don't, but you can actually use it during the final battle. But yeah, you actually get the ultimate armor by secret right there. But you can also get the black armor as Zero, you know, if you play as him. Wow. I was hoping I'd get up there, so that way I can actually get past this part. So yeah, we're going to be fighting Zero as regular Armor X, and it seems very appropriate for the occasion. Okay. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so now we're going to be fighting Zero. Coming up pretty quickly. And we have unlimited continues too, so in case we die here, then we can actually, you know, try to go up against Zero again. And there's the Wily symbol in the background too, clear this time, since we're going up against Zero. And yeah, this is definitely very appropriate because, you know, it seems like it's the battle between Dr. Light and Dr. Wily all over again, with both X and Zero, like how it was in the Mega Man series. Zero, I thought you'd be here. Zero, I came here to bring you back. My instincts told me I could find clues somewhere near here. Zero, it's too dangerous. You'll end up being consumed by the virus. You. Don't tell me you checked my virus readings. I did. Why weren't you damaged even though you have been infected by the virus? In fact, you have become more powerful with the infection. Why? This isn't the time to fight when we have a mission to accomplish, but I'll bring you back by any means. You say you'll bring me back to the base even if you have to fight me? X, you can't dare to fight me. Your big heart. That is your kindness and your weakness. I'm okay. Trust me. Zero, I don't want to lose you. I'm really worried about you. And I do trust you. That's why I have to fight you here to bring you back. So yes, the ultimate battle between Maverick Hunters. Yeah, if anything, this is definitely like the big moment of Mega Man X5. You're just seeing your favorite characters going up against each other in a near final battle fashion. But if anything, this battle is really not the best by any means, because you have to be careful either way. And we do have a little bit of sub-tank energy in our energy sub-tank on us to use. But yeah, that's pretty deep with how this whole battle goes. Ah, jeez. Okay, let's try it again. Like I said, I'm usually not that bad when playing this game, but then again, this game does have a difficulty setting, so I can definitely see why it would be harder for me to actually use, you know, X by himself in that armor of his, with his traditional armor. I thought I would get access to the ultimate armor right at the get-go. But yeah, this is definitely one of the most awesome things about this game is this fight. Kind of sad, too, when you think about it. It's like it's a fight between best friends. Ah, dang it, I almost had him there too. It's just I want to dash while, you know, I'm jumping, but it's like the dash button's really not working for me by any means. If anything, I wish there was a way I could get... I know there's a way you can actually use other controllers aside from just using the Nintendo Switch Pro controller and using the Joy-Cons as a, you know, as a game controller by itself if you connect them to that apparatus. Oh, now it works for me. Jeez! I told you that Z-Saber of his is friggin' OP like crazy. Oh! He had a sliver of health. Oh, come on! So, Kiryu versus Nishiki. Yeah, it's pretty much what it boils down to, Kaos. But yeah, that Z-Saber slash of his, oh, that is so freaking cheap. It's like he's playing on... It's like the AI's playing on easy mode while I'm playing on a harder difficulty. But truth be told, it's really not that difficult. God! Come on, game. Work with me here. Ah! Dang. I know I can beat him. Don't worry. We'll get him. This is what happens when I play on normal mode. It's not my fault, it's just the controller's fault. There we go. Now we're making some progress. There we go. There, I'm cheesing my way with beating him. There we go. Yep, got him. Oh, man, that was too fast. And yeah, as you just saw right there, if you see that little shadow that came out of him when he was being blown up, that was actually him using Soul Body right there. And Soul Body is actually a Maverick weapon from Mega Man X4, if you remember that quite clearly. I thought I won. I didn't expect you to do that. I never expected you to use Soul Body. Ugh. I'm losing consciousness. Yep. They're both down for the count because they fought each other in that horrific fight. Ugh. Ugh. X. X. You've done very well, X. I will make your end easy. No, I won't allow you to. I know everything you're trying to do. What? You pitiful fool! No, I won't allow you to. You're as persistent as ever, Sigma. Blast! I haven't completed you. I will retreat for now. Somehow, I know you two will come again. I'll be waiting for you. Ha 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 ha. Wait, Sigma! I will defeat you without fail. And of course he escapes like a little coward. So yeah. Now we got the ultimate armor. And we'll use that in our final battle against Sigma, because why not? Alright. So, let's continue. I'm getting a stronger energy reaction from .11F5646. The energy is too strong to get an accurate data sample. I must be reading Sigma. I can't think of anyone but Sigma. Sigma is behind all of this. I won't stop you from going to fight anymore. I'll leave everything in your hands. So yes, Sigma, he's finally ready to challenge us. But if anything, we will equip the ultimate armor, but let's get some of the parts in. We can jump far away if we want to, or we can end up... Okay, let's use those. Alright. So, let's go in the stage, and we'll get the ultimate armor equipped. So yes, we're going to be using the best armor in the game. Okay, so it's time for us to go fight off against Sigma for good. But of course, with any Mega Man game... So yeah, the ultimate armor, or the ultimate buster, it actually lets you use the charge shot without fail. It automatically does it for you, since you won't even have to try and charge it up. So it actually makes it very worthwhile in case if you need to, figure out how to make it to where you can actually attack enemies really fast without needing to charge up your your X-Buster. And look how high that X is jumping right there. Yeah, that jumper is actually pretty good for jumping up high, but it can be a dichotomy in case if you're going through really tight, narrow spaces like what you just saw. Anyway, before we go on any further, hey, there's an extra life. I'll definitely take that. We do need to go this way. Because if we go this way, yep, you see the pods where we can actually fight the Maverick bosses again. Now, I would use the abilities that I got from every Maverick boss, but I'm going to be using the Nova Strike infinitely against these guys. And look at the level they're at. 96! Heavens to Betsy. That is a lot, but these guys are no match for the Nova Strike. Yeah, that Nova Strike is really good. That is a really good ability to use when you're going up against these guys. Because these guys are major weak against it. And that ability is OP as crazy. So, yeah, by all means, if you're going up against bosses and if you need an easier way to cheese them out, then look no further with the ultimate armor, because that Nova Strike ability, it is gonna be a godsend for you. Trust me. Okay, who's next? But I will say probably the one that you don't want to use it on is probably Tidal Whale or Duff McQuillan, if anything. Okay, the Necrobat is gonna fight off against us. Now we would use Dr. Izzy Glows or the the Light Firefly or Flash Firefly's ability or whatever its name is. I don't even know anymore. I don't think that the names of the bosses in this game are much simpler with their more original names that they call them in this game. You know, when they won't even use the members of Guns N' Roses for the names of the Maverick bosses in this game anymore. Okay. That takes care of that one. Yeah, the Nova Strike over and over reminds me of how you usually beat the first boss in Altered Beast. Pretty much the same move in Altered Beast. Yeah, you can definitely see it that way there, Jerry, when you think about it. Okay. Alright, next up. So, yep, this is Dr. Firefly. Or Glowing Firefly. Like I said, I just call him Dr. Izzy Glow. Never disrespect the members of Guns N' Roses or GNR. Yeah, every time when you take down a sliver of health, he will start to get faster. There we go. Yep. So, we're pretty much the altered beast of the Mega Man X franchise. That's very altered right there. Anyways. And I assume that when we go up against Sigma in this game, he's going to be at level 99, if I had to wager a guess. Okay, so Squid Adler, or the Lightning Squid. Yep. Or Electric Squid, or whatever it's called. But we'll just call him Squid Adler. That's what he was called in the original version. The one we got, anyways. And notice that, you know, the stage is darkened again. Just like in, you know, when we were inside the laboratory. Oh, you're going to use boxes now, are you? Going to make this a bit harder for everybody. There we go. And you die while I'm facing another direction. It's like I'm walking away from you as you just blow up in agony. Ugh, you pitiful boss. Okay. Alright. So, this is the Skiver, yes. think this is another one you have to be careful with Nova Strike on here because, yeah. But you do have a lot of space you can actually jump across. Not going to be that problematic if you get a good distance from him. Oh, as soon as I say that, and I almost end up getting my butt kicked. Oh, for Axel Stone and Blaze Fielding, who are making their comeback in Streets of Rage 4! This is for you guys. Alright, so that takes care of that. And let's go ahead and fill up our health again. Did we fill up our... Yeah, we filled up all of our tanks. Okay, cool. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so still, this is not Duff McWhalen or Tidal Whale. This is Spike Rosered or Axel the Red. Oh, you're gonna use that already, are you? You know, with the way how you are, you know, covering yourself in spikes and all that, or how you're using something like a spike whip, this definitely reminds me of the fight between Steam Chameleon and us in the first Mega Man X. Now it's going to use the rose petals to actually try and attack us, but that didn't do it that much. Yeah, Streets of Rage better not be generic rock, and you know, just like you and I were talking on Discord earlier this morning, they need to bring him back, or else it just wouldn't be the same without Yuzo Koshiro. All right, so the Grizzly Man, not the guy who ended up getting killed by the grizzly bears that they made a whole documentary about, which I can't believe they actually made a movie about that. And if anything, that movie was kind of grisly, if you ask me. No pun intended. Come on, jump back down here. There you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. Got the Grizzly Man. It's known for electronic music, so they should keep that. Well, yeah, I mean, it's electronic music, and it sounds like techno and trance when you go through stages like that. I mean, it wouldn't be, and it's like you said, it wouldn't be Streets of Rage without Yuzo Koshiro in some way. Oh, the thing that I was going up against? Grizzly Slash? No, that was a bear. That was a big, huge grizzly bear. Okay. Oh. Jeez. It ends up using the ultimate ability right away. Wow. It's like, it's using the charge shot ability of the, you know, of that ability right at the get-go. You know, this actually could be useful when going up against him, but then again, it's probably using the weapon energy too much. Now, as I said, don't get cocky and try to use the... don't even try to use the Nova Strike when you're doing this, because it actually is not a good idea, seeing as how, you know, there's those spikes in the way, which I miscalculated. Ugh, of course, I had to die to a Maverick boss. Of freaking course. I mean, I could have just used the Charge Buster all I wanted to, but, but truth be told, I'll just continue to use this. And hello there, Flame Chocobo. Glad you could make it to the stream. Good to see you, man. Hope your Mega Man X4 streams were actually pretty fine and dandy tonight. Oh, got it. All right. So, but okay, Capcom, let's go with Bear. So, hope you had a good time tonight, and, you know, if you need help with trying to get more views, at least, you can definitely ask me after the stream so I can tell you what you would need to do before you go live, or I'm pretty sure that Jerry or Fighter Chaos already told you. But if not, then I can talk to you after, well, not necessarily talk, but, you know, text you after the stream, like through Discord or something, and then I can let you know what you could do to actually possibly get some more viewers. Because I think I did find me the thing that I would need to get more viewers, and I know it's going to be helpful to both Jeff and Jerry whenever they do their live streams, and especially to Jerry this Friday when he's playing Tekken 7 again. Oh, the disappearing blocks, of course. Why didn't I not take care of it then? I mean, why did that not just process through my head then? Huh. I forgot about that. It can't be a Mega Man game without there being those jerkish disappearing blocks, right? Oh, Capcom. I call you Capcom. I mean Capcom in the past, not Capscapom, because... Oh, geez. Yeah, these ones are a lot more lenient. Oh! I just saw that little sliver of land right there. I thought I would get there very close enough. I mean, I thought it was close enough to where I could actually get there, but I miscalculated again. And I'm sorry if this is not the best stream of Mega Man X, guys. I mean, I'm not really, you know, trying to, you know, do a speed run or anything like that. I'm just having some fun. Okay. I'll see what you typed out first after I get through this part, Jerry. But you have to give me a few... Okay, here we go. Finally, we made it. Now we're at the end. Well, at least you... when you fell to your death, you didn't say, ooh la... oh la lula lay, like the guy in Commando before Arnold dropped. Oh yeah, Commando. You're getting old, John. You're getting old. B.S. Anyways, we finally made it to X and Zero's resting places, or their resting pods that Sigma seemed to bring to his own lair. Impressive. The #1 Reploid. You are. X is not a Reploid, Sigma. He's actually just a plain robot. You are the Reploid. There's a big difference. You came much earlier than I expected. Why? Why did you do this? Because of Zero. To awaken Zero from his false self. What? I've conducted thorough research and reached a tremendous result. I wanted to find out what Zero truly is and scatter the virus all over the Earth to purify his body. But the amount of the virus was insufficient, so I used the rundown colony, making it a virus colony, and let it land on the Earth. You know the outcome, don't you? You almost annihilated the Earth for that? You're sick! Fortunately, there are those handy guys called Maverick Hunters, ever ready and able to come to the rescue, and I knew the Earth would be safe and sound. But alas, most of the hunters have almost become Mavericks. This was a close one. You. How many hunters have been lost because of you? I'll never forgive you for this. You're going to pay for what you've done. Nope, he's at 25. And you figure he would probably be at a much deeper level than the other Maverick bosses, you know, the Maverick bosses we went up against. But nope. You are easy peasy lemon squeezy right there, Sigma, in your first form. But, we have to fight you again in your next form, right? Of course, it's not over yet. What could be more ultimate than the, ultimate battle body from Mega Man X3? The #1 hunter you are, X. The stronger you are, the more I want to destroy you. It was pointless to have Zero fight you. After all, you are the #1 hunter. You showed no mercy for enemies or comrades. Shut up! Where are you? Right behind you. Here I am. You can challenge me at any time. I have delightful news. I've recently acquired a new partner. He has been very supportive. He seems to have created quite a few robots, and he gave me the toughest body that you will ever see. You got here sooner than I expected, so it is not yet complete. But it is enough to defeat you. He is an excellent partner. And for those of you who don't even know who his partner is that he's referring to, he's actually referring to Dr. Wily, if you understand the context of the situation with what all is going on in this game. I believe you two know each other. In fact, he used to be a comrade of yours. He was very persistent about you, and that makes him very helpful to me. You see, X, there is someone other than me who hates you. Now feel our combined rage, and die! But not before suffering horribly. Goodbye, X! So yes, now he's at full strength, and that core on his head is his weakness. That's the thing you want to destroy. I'm pretty much gonna have to use an energy tank on this. I have no confidence that I can't beat him without one. Ooh. Got him. Alright. Darn! But I'll never die alone! I'll take Zero down with me! No! Stop using Zero as a shield! Isn't it painful to have to watch while others suffer? You can put up with your own pain, but can't bear to see others, especially Zero, harmed, can you? I'm taking Zero, the one most important to you, to the underworld. Goodbye, X. Yep, so that's the end of Sigma for you, or at least we think it is. But nope. Apocalypse and Onslaught boss fight flashbacks. Yeah, very much. Zero? Zero! 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 Zero, no! Don't die! Do you hear me? Zero! Zero! Drop dead! Oh no! Attacked him from behind. How persistent you are. Die, Sigma. The end to a brave hero. Yeah, pretty much there, Fighter Cows. X. Do you hear me? Darn. Your optimism led to your own demise. You should live. Yep. X is in a very battered state, as you can see. Someone's standing right next to him. And based on that light, from what you can see, yeah, that's definitely who you see. Oh, thank you. Not yet. Actually, I want you to rest and relax for now. Hold on, X. Just for a few more moments. And of course, here comes my dog. But yeah, that was Dr. Light who was fixing up X. 3 years from then, X teaching a new generation of Maverick hunters to fight against him. Or fight alongside him. A large Maverick has been broken out in Hori 2146 block. Go into action immediately. Let's go. Now, get a move on. And you can actually see a more determined look on his face. We've been used to living in peace. Or we've been used to living in peace. Since that time, X's eyes have changed and sharpened. I can face any enemy now. I will feel this way as long as I have the saber. I'll do it today, Zero, with you forever. We'll be together, Zero. Yep, and that's that was how the true ending's supposed to be for Mega Man X. So, yep, that is the end right there for Mega Man X5. So yeah, Mega Man X5. Great. I mean, I would have to say it has its flaws, but for the most part, it actually was a pretty good game. I mean, it had a pretty good ending so far, but it was still good on its own. But unfortunately, it would only get worse from here on out. And yep, I'm not looking forward to going into Mega Man X7 when I get to that point. There were never any sequels. I never heard of them. Yeah, and it's a good thing you don't ever want to hear about them, Fighter Cows. Because, if anything, if you take a look at the next game, it just seems like Mega Man X6. It seemed like it was made by those who really love ROM hacking with old ROMs on the internet. Which, you know, some of those ROM hacks are actually pretty fun to play, but... Yep. There were never any sequels. I never heard of them. Yep, that's true. But, thing is, Jeff, Inafune had no influence on the sequels, from what I read. He was just only given special thanks roles. But, yeah. If Mega Man X9 gets made, then hopefully it will actually fix up all the crap that Inafune has left on the entirety of the franchise. So, yeah. I mean, when it comes to this game story, that's one of the good qualities I can actually see in this game, but its gameplay, it had some good, it had some bad, but it definitely wasn't a total loss. Now we get the mugshots of all the Maverick bosses who we went up against. After the crap that happened with Legends 3, and especially Mighty No. 9, I really don't believe that now. Well, I think it's more so the fact that... Well, I wouldn't say the fact, but I would have to say we'd have to wait and see how well, sales-wise, that Mega Man 11 does at retail and on the digital storefronts before we can judge if another Mega Man, another Mega Man game will be made. And I think that's what Capcom said, or, the current head producer of the Mega Man franchise now, starting with Mega Man 11. I mean, if we want our voices to be heard for more Mega Man games after the Inafune era, then we need to vote for our wallets and actually buy those games. Because I'm definitely wanting to see more change for the Mega Man series. Because when Inafune was running the Mega Man series for himself, it just seemed like they never had a substantial leap in terms of gameplay. Where Mega Man 11, it definitely feels like it's a more substantial leap in gameplay that you would want it to be. Oh, Inafune statements? Oh, was talking about Inafune statements. Oh, I see. So, yeah. Oh, Inafune, you thought there weren't going to be any more Mega Man games after your departure? Well, think again. Look at how well you traded Mega Man after you left Capcom. And it shows us what our Hunter rank is at the end, but, and we managed to complete this game in 1 hour and 50 minutes. Oh, yeah, I bet it took us that long. I think that's the playtime that happens in between in between stages, as they don't count, like, during the intermission stages and that kind of time. But, yeah, that's, Mega Man X5 right there for you. But, if anything, I guess I'll give you a quick preview of just playing at least the first introduction stage to, the introductory stage is 0. And then we'll get started with Mega Man X6 the next time we actually, we'll actually get to a Mega Man X game. And that's when we can riff the hell out of, the Mega Man X series, in all the latter installments. And boy, oh boy, I can't wait. And, I can't wait till the time with us as the Geek Fighters when we actually get around to actually riffing the hell out of games that are done by David Cage, like even Heavy Rain, which is still on my PSN, which I managed to get for free through PSN Plus. So I can't wait for, us to actually just really make fun of him and just riff the hell out of those games, if you know what I'm talking about. That's actually going to be a lot of fun. So, yes, I can hear you. Shut up, Alia. You don't need to talk to me. I know how to play this game. Yeah, you can see that most of the enemies are pretty weak against the Z-Saber. Now, I know if Bad Gamer was watching, and if I called it Beam Saber, he'd be like, "How dare you? It's called the Beam Saber! I mean, it's called the Z-Saber!" Well, that's what they call it now, but they call it the Beam Saber in Mega Man X3. So, you might as well give it some continuity there. So yeah, it's pretty much the same thing with what you expect for playing as Zero in this game. Just like when you're playing Mega Man X4, but if anything, I'd say his attacks have become more OP'd than anything. Especially as Z-Saber, because it wasn't that OP'd as it was in... it wasn't as OP in Mega Man X4 as it is in this game in Mega Man X6. It's really OP in Mega Man X6, if you ask me. And if anything, if you guys play this game, and if you go to the title screen, or when you go to the character select screen, you can actually insert a code, and you can actually play as Ultimate Armor X, as well as Black Armor 0. And of course, they have the same functions as what you would expect from Mega Man X4. Whereas the Ultimate Armor you get automatically. Well, you don't get it automatically in Mega Man X4, but you do in this game if you start the intro stage with that button code as X. But you would start off with the Black Armor as 0, just like in Mega Man X4. Which, of course, is just a palette change, and there's really nothing new or nothing substantially different when it comes to that. But the ultimate difference here is that if you play as 0, not only do you get his Z-Buster intact, but you do lose the 4th armor. X, what happened to you? I was attacked by Sigma. My armor was damaged. But I'm alright. Sigma! As usual, we can't trust him or underestimate his malice. You should go back to the Hunter base. I'll take over your mission. I'm fine, even if I lost my armor. Besides, I can feel him. Sigma's very close. I can feel him too. Sigma is very close to us. Or is Sigma coming for... us? After all, Hunters and Mavericks are very similar. We all simply exist. Zero, what are you talking about? What's bothering you? Anyway, I'll continue to search the surrounding area. And Zero, be careful. Signal me if you need me. Well, you don't even have to go very far, X, because... well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Look who just showed up to the party. Yep. None other than you. Sigma. Stupid Maverick Hunters. When I die, you will finally know the true power of a Maverick. What are you talking about? You already died too many times. So, yeah. I better be careful. Yeah, when going up in the normal mode as 0 in this, it really, really not that substantially different, but as you can see, the Z Saber is a bit more OP'd in this game than it was in, Oh, dang it! I miscalculated. But, yeah, that's pretty much a representation of just how sickeningly, damage-worthy that his, Z-Saber is. Anyway, I'm gonna try this again. I think that's the first time I ever died to him in this part. And there you see, X doesn't even show up there at all. Wow. I figured he would still be here even after I lost a life there. But that's okay. We'll just, get him from here. Yeah, the only way you're going to be able to avoid that beam is to, you know, duck down. And I'm pretty sure he's going to use it again. Yes, he does. So yeah, make sure you duck down, so that way you don't get hit by it. Jeez. He really loves using that beam, doesn't he, guys? Okay, finally got him. But, yeah, I'll only be playing through that stage right there because it's already past time. It already passed the 2-hour mark for me playing this game, and truth be told, I really do need to get some sleep because I do have to get to work in the morning. And I did a lot of work today at home, working more on my Final Fantasy retrospective. Did a bit of chores around the house and outside as well. So, yeah, I think this is a good spot to where, you know, this whole live stream can actually come to a close for tonight. Is there something, if there is going to be a new Mega Man X game, would it be better to make a Mega Man X9 or do a Mega Man X9 in name, but it being a soft reboot post Mega Man X4? You know, I definitely don't see that being a problem. I mean, I would definitely be up for that if they did a soft reboot that, you know, that pretty much retcons X5 through X8. If they did it that way, then yeah, I definitely have no problem with that. If they want to, you know, if in a way, if they want to continue the Mega Man X series and not, you know, feel like that X5 is the last one and then it just, everything goes into a cluster heap with the other games. But yeah, I would definitely be up for that. And then they can introduce other characters that show up in a different way, you know, like the ones that we actually see in this game and, you know, in the later games too. I would definitely be up for that. So yeah, I think that would actually be pretty cool if you ask me. Okay, so let's go ahead and quit this game and see if we get anything exciting in the... Yes, we do! Game completion. A new wallpaper has been unlocked. Set your wallpaper via the in-game options menu. So, let's go to the options and let's go to the screen and see... oh, wow. I thought we could see the wallpaper. No, let's actually go back into X5 real quick and then we'll actually check out what that wallpaper is. Special. Oh, it's just pretty much the same reward that what we got from the first Mega Man X Legacy Collection. So, yeah, like, we really need to be hyped about any of the rewards again. So, anyway, that's enough of that. I think that's enough of that for tonight. So, anyway, guys, so tomorrow night, there's not going to be a live stream because I do have to go in at midnight tomorrow night to work, but it's going to be a short shift. I think it's like 5 or 5.5 hours I have to work, and then I go home, go back to sleep, and then I will be back for you all Wednesday night. And Wednesday night, we'll probably return to Chrono Trigger, and then Thursday night, we'll probably get back into Project Cross Zone. So, yes, if anything, we will get back on Wednesday for sure. And hope you all enjoyed this live stream tonight, and I'm glad that you all got to spend some time and actually watch me beat this game in its entirety now. I can't believe that it took me two live stream sessions to get through it. But then again, with the later Mega Man X games, they do take a little bit longer to beat, especially with Mega Man X7 and Mega Man X8. But yeah, so anyway, when we come back to doing any more of the Mega Man X Legacy Collection number 2 marathon, we'll go straight into Mega Man X6 next. And I know a lot of people wouldn't want me to play that or any of the other sequels, but in order to keep going with this marathon, I really don't have a choice. I mean, I do have a choice, but I do want to go through the entirety of both collections. And I already did with the first one, so I might as well go ahead and do it for the second one. So if you like what you see, then be sure to hit that follow button right above the video player, so that way you're notified via email whenever I go live with my live streams. And also, if you want to subscribe to my channel, since I am a Twitch affiliate, you can hit that subscribe button, and you can either pay $4.99 to be subscribed to me, or you can pay $9.99 or even $24.99. And those tiers, if you subscribe with one of those tiers, then you should be able to get either 1, 2, or 3 badges. So if you get the $5 one, you only get the base badge. If you get the $9.99 one, then you get 2 badges, the first 2 badges. And if you get the $24.99 one, then you actually get all 3 badges that I have available. And if you have Twitch Prime, then if you want to subscribe to me for free, go ahead and then you will get that first badge right away. Also, if you like and if you like me as a content creator on YouTube, you can definitely follow me on youtube.com/RRPGReviews. I do reviews, retrospectives. I archive my live streams from here on Twitch onto my YouTube channel, as well as my side quest videos, which are the evolution of my 2 cents videos, where I talk on camera, I talk about news in relation to JRPG or Western RPG news. And if you like social media, then you can also follow me on Facebook.com/RRPGReviews, as that's my Facebook fan page, as well as Twitter.com/RRPGReviews, and that my handle on there is @RRPGReviews. So whichever social media site that you guys tend to visit the most, then you can guarantee that I will be posting on both social media sites at the same time, and since they're both connected. But if you want an easier route to get to my social media feeds, then if you scroll down below the video player, you can actually see that I have put in the panels for the different areas you could go to. You can check out my social media feeds. You can also check out my friend 16-Bit Jeff, as well as Fighter Kaus, as well as our group channel, The Geek Fighters, with our Twitch pages. So that way you can follow us and be on the lookout for whatever we decide to stream on the weekends. We're currently doing a live stream series on El Shaddai at the moment, before the first Suikoden on the PlayStation. So we do those on Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, so be sure to join us from there. And we also have the link to our Discord server, so definitely join us on our Discord server if you have not done so already. So anyway, guys, I need to get off here since I've already talked so much as is, so like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream tonight as much as I did, and I definitely had a lot of fun, and thank you all for watching. And to sign off, I just want to say you all have yourselves a very good morning, a very good afternoon, or a very good evening. But for the most part, you all have yourselves a very good day. So until then, this is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Peace out!